All right, baseball fans, welcome back to another episode of the Vintage Vegas 9 Ball for today. Here we are in the middle of October 2025, and it's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas. Sun's out, guns out, and without further ado, let's get to the Vegas 9 Ball for today. First card is a Topps Chrome Josh Hader. It's a nice looking card. I like these glossy finishes, much like the flare of the early 90s, and just a beautiful looking card of Josh Hader. Of course, he would start his career at the Brewers and have a lot of success in that closer's role before he went to San Diego, I believe. And then after that, where he is now at Houston. And yeah, hard thrower lefty. And kind of reminds me now of Billy Wagner, who spent several years as a Houston closer, left-handed guy, threw real hard. And Hader cut out of that same mold as a closer. And here he is, Josh Hader, number 71. Put him on the stand. Great looking card there. Next card is a Willie Horton. Almost looks like a painting. It looks like here he is in front of the L screen on the field, probably a spring training field. Looks like there's a church in the background. And yeah, Willie Horton was really the first great African-American player for the Tigers. I believe he has a statue outside of Comerica Park. And spent several seasons with the Tigers, and then after retired also as a coach and as kind of a player ambassador or an ambassador for the Tigers. And yeah, big time player for the Tigers. Let's look at his stats here. 1970, didn't have too many at-bats, only 371 at-bats, but he hit 17 home runs, about over 300. I guess it says right here, although missing much of 1970 due to injuries, he still finished with over 300 batting average. And yeah, probably the first great African-American player for the Tigers, Willie Horton. And great player. Several-time All-Star. We'll put him on a stand. Next card is a Tim Foley. Here he is for the Pirates. I think he played for just about everybody. Mets, Pirates, I can remember, Expos, Angels, you name it. I think he played for about everybody. One of those middle infielders that could really field the ball. And because of that, he could always find a job. And of course, I get him confused sometimes with Tom Foley, who played also for the Expos. But yeah, middle infielder, Tim Foley. Integral part of those Pirates teams, the late 70s with Willie Stargell, Dave Parker, really good teams. So Tim Foley, middle infielder, shortstop. Nice looking card. Next card is a Justin Upton. Here he is, the Southern League prospect. Let's check it out. The Mobile Bay Bears. I think the Mobile Bay Bears no longer exist. I think they are one of the teams that actually I think they are now the Trash Pandas, I think, which is another great name, the Trash Pandas. But yeah, the Jumbo Shrimp, here he is, Justin Upton, who would go on to have a great big league career with several teams. Diamondbacks, Braves, Padres, you name it. Justin Upton, big-time player. I think he was the #1 overall pick in the draft, and had several great years in the major leagues. And here he is in the minor leagues as a Mobile Bay Bear. And yeah, Justin Upton, I think he was traded eventually to the Padres for Max Fried, from the Braves to the Padres. But yeah, great career, Justin Upton. Put him on the stand. It's a good looking card. Next card is Wild Thing Mitch Williams. And yeah, Mitch Williams was a closer for the Cubs on that 1989 team that made the playoffs. Here he is delivering a fastball, another one of those left-handed closers, much like Josh Hader, and threw really hard, and had a good career with the Rangers and the Cubs and the Phillies as a closer. And Wild Thing, kind of like Ricky Vaughn from Major League, kind of based off Mitch Williams. And we'll put him on the Cubs stand for this year as his closer for the Cubs, before he would move on to have great success for the Phillies. And Ron LaFleur, outfielder at Expos. And this is another guy that I think Ricky Vaughn off Major League was based off of. Ron LaFleur, believe it or not, had kind of a tough childhood growing up, and was arrested, I believe, for robbery as a youth, and was serving, I think, like 10 to 15 in the Detroit penal system, when he was actually recruited out of the Detroit penal system baseball league, I believe by Billy Martin. I think somebody tipped off Billy Martin to his success in the Detroit penal league, and yeah, Ron LaFleur, he would then be let out on work release, and he was able to play in the minor leagues. And after a few years of success in the minor leagues, he played for the Detroit Tigers. He came to the Detroit Tigers and had several good seasons. Speed guy, I think he stole close to 100 bases a couple times, and had some pop as well. And yeah, but believe it or not, he was found in the Detroit penal league, if I remember correctly. Ron LaFleur, going to be a speed guy, one of the big speed guys of the 70s and early 80s. Ron LaFleur. Let's see here. Yeah, stolen bases, 58, 68, 78, 97. So yeah, big time speed guy, Ron LaFleur. Turned his life around. Good for him. Next card is a Mark McGwire for the A's here, 1992 Fleer Ultra. Mark McGwire, Big Mac, one of the greatest power hitters of all time. Fortunately, he was leaked to steroids, but he would become much bigger than this. He still kind of looks relatively skinny in this photo when he came over to the Cardinals during that '98 chase. He was like Hulk Hogan almost, but yeah, great career, Mark McGwire, and I always enjoyed watching him hit long bombs. And this is a great shot of him getting ready to probably launch one over the fence. So we'll put him, because the A's are coming to Vegas, we'll put him in front of VEGASTILTSKIN here on the Vegas stand. Mark McGwire, A's legend. Next card is Bill Melton. This is another power hitter for the White Sox. And this is 1971 Topps. I remember Bill Melton being one of their sluggers in the early 70s. Let's check out his stats. Yeah, 33 home runs, 96 RBIs, 263 average. And yeah, converted the outfield from third base. I remember, yeah, Harry Carey, when he was calling Sox games, I wasn't a big fan of Bill Melton. Would always kind of rag on his defense at third base, and eventually he would move to the outfield because of that. Wasn't a great defensive player, but he could hit the ball a mile. And William Melton, Bill Melton, it's a nice 1971 Topps. Bill Melton. And the last card of the Vegas 9 today is a Pinnacle, Tim Wakefield. You can see him here with that knuckleball grip, and great knuckleball pitcher. One of the last guys to really effectively use the knuckleball for the Pirates and the Red Sox. And unfortunately, you know, he would get cancer and pass away at a young age. But yeah, knuckleball pitcher and a very good pitcher. I always enjoyed watching him throw that knuckler up there. So here he is in an action shot. Three River Stadium. Tim Wakefield. Put him on the stand. Rest in peace, Tim Wakefield. All right, I hope you enjoyed the Vegas 9 for the day. Hope you all take care, and God bless.